Students, would you notice that there is an entrance ticket at your desk, please? Would you please take a few moments to complete this individually? Remember, if you recall, we talked about even numbers, and even numbers being doubles of one added yesterday. So the directions are that you're going to be drawing an even number of counters in your 10 frame, and then would you please add your explanation at the bottom regarding how do you know that that number is even. Okay, would you go ahead and do that, our interest ticket for today, before we start our primary lesson? Yes, please. Would you like to share with our group your number and the explanation given that you gave regarding how do you know that that number is even?
I know 4 is an even number because I can make pairs with that number.
Yes. Who knows how many pairs Pablo made on his paper without even seeing it? His number is 4. Kathleen? 2 pairs. Thank you. Kathleen, could you please read your entrance ticket today?
I know 6 is an even number because I have all doubles and no remaining.
Nice. All right, would you please stack your entrance tickets towards the front of your tables, please? And we're going to move on to our next activity. Okay, students, you know how this works. We're going to start with our fluency activity today. So you have a cleared area. All right, we're going to begin by counting, by actually whisper counting from 1 to 20. Okay, out my signal, are you ready to begin? Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, let's try this together. Okay, let's whisper count and let's do the tapping and the knocking. We're going to start by tapping. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, don't. Remember, students, we're focusing on our skip counting because we're working with even and odd numbers, and we're going to work our way up to multiplication, groupings of numbers, and determining even and odd today by looking at some models and some equations, and then looking at place value coming up later in the week. So our learning targets for today, our math targets are, I can explain whether a sum of objects is an even or odd number. We just did a little bit with your entrance ticket today. We're going to further do some more. And I can write an equation to express an even or odd number as a sum of 2 addeds. Remember our vocabulary that we've been learning. Even, odd, sum, added. We're going to add a little bit today. We talked a little bit about arrays a couple of days ago. Equation and model, some ways that we're going to express our explanation today. Our language targets today, students, are that we can create a math explanation to show a number is even or odd, and we can improve our math exploration. And your partners and Mrs. Walters are going to help you today improve your explanations to make them stronger. We're dealing with a lot of math practices today, but primarily we're going to focus on number 3, that you can explain how you do your math to your partners and to your teacher, and that you can listen to other students tell how they do their math. We're actually, so that means we're going to be speaking, listening, and guess what? We're actually going to be reading and writing as well. Okay? All right, we're going to engage in our activity. You will see some double 10 frames in the middle of your table. Would you please distribute those so each person has a double 10 frame mat? Okay, may I hear your explanation before you?
Yes.
Yes, please. Thank you.
So I have even numbers because each of my counters has a double.
Thank you. Excellent job. I really appreciate the fact that many of you were not only verbalizing and sharing your explanation to your partner, you are also doing some writing. And we're really big on writing in this class, so that's fantastic. I want to share some of our colleagues, or some of our students that had some wonderful answers, as well as everybody, but just let's take a look at them in written form all together. So Mark what he wrote down, what he shared with his partner was, I have an even number because each of my counters has a double. So talking about what we were learning yesterday. And Diana, I have 10, period, new sentence. 10 is an even number because they can be counted by twos. All true work, so thank you very much. I noticed that everybody has their second set of counters on their double 10 frame map, and that's what we're going to use for our next piece of this.